one group, their target audience is going to be children. That's group 1. Target audience for group 2 is going to be women. Target audience for group 3 is going to be politicians. Not policymakers, politicians. Slightly different. And the 4th group's target audience is going to be netizens. In other words, people who are very into the internet, communicate a lot through the internet, and are happy that way. For each of these groups, your strategic objective is to create in them a positive attitude to social protection floor. That they should be pro the social protection floor after they have experienced your communication strategy. So the strategic objective is the same for everybody. Make your group buy into the social protection floor. Your target audience for the 4 groups is different. Children, women, politicians and netizens. You have to decide what behaviour change you want, or what specific behaviour change, because that won't be the same for politicians as it is for children. What your message is, what your distribution channels are, and how you're going to evaluate whether you've been successful. Now we have some charts. Somebody's got some charts. Oh, great, Jessica's got the charts, which may help you with your thinking. And you're only going to have 15 minutes for this.
We can say about the right of the child, like the child have right to get education and food.
We can make advertisements like children who goes to school gets more fun, they get to learn from friends, they get to play and build up their capacities, while children who get to work from very early age or child labor might suffer.
So if it's a politician, it might be the government is putting forward a bill in Parliament to introduce universal pensions. You were going to vote against it. I want you to abstain, here is why. Or I want you to support it.
We want the politician to support the idea of, let's say, the healthcare.
Healthcare, universal healthcare.
Yep. All yours help each to make this project into a reality.
So can we have the children's presenter on the microphone, please?
So our target audience is children, and then the strategic objective is actually trying to increase the participation rate of the children to the school, and then what behavior or what change that required. We're trying to value education by having, maybe it could be through the video, for instance, by valuing the education is important. And then there's a background information about, I think with the context of the developing countries, we actually put things, the idea that if you actually go to school or pursuing the better education, instead of working, you can actually get better, or you can actually make your dream come true. So in terms of the takeaway messages, I think we're trying to make in this communication strategy that the education is the basic for the social protection, and then and the education will make your dream come true. But again, that children cannot do it by themselves. So maybe in the video we can actually put like the children talk with their parents by saying that, can you ensure that my school is not burned? Or because there's some cases in Thailand that this school is burned because of they're removing for the commercial building, and we can actually make another example on that. And then, of course, on the supporting information that we have to get the information about the statistic on the child labor, perhaps also the video or the example that the children with their dreams, what they're going to be in the future. The distribution channel that we selected, I think, is the TV. Because I think more children is actually nowadays is watch TV. It could be also through the cartoons, posters, and leaflet, for instance, but also, with the many picture. So on the evaluation, I think we have to consult with whether the participation rate of the children is increasing, or maybe there's a changing in legislation that more actually promoting the more education or schools in some area.
Our group, our target group is women in the social, the society. What we need, what we want to change is that we would like to make a woman feel good to be a member of SPF program. Yeah. Message: SPF protect you and your family in time of need. Okay. Supporting information, inspiring story of happy family who benefit from SPF. For example, women covered by health insurance, and when they are pregnant, there is some benefit from SPF, like that. And distribution channels, we will use TV, television, magazine, and poster. And evaluation is number of enrollment of SPF program, number of women who enroll to SPF program. That's all.
Our group, the target audience, netizens, the citizen of internet. Yeah. So we have a trend that require, because in general, when we talk about old age pension, people tend to think that it's about older people or the current older people only, and we want young people to support social pension, not only social pension, the old age pension scheme, and also advocate for any scheme that we put in place. So our takeaway message is that old age pension is for everyone. It's not just for the current elderly, but it's also for the elderly in the future, meaning the young people today. And it also the risk of old age or the vulnerability of being old should also pull together into the pension scheme. For supporting information, we propose to have to create a video clip, and we show the idea of people putting saving together, like put coins together, and then create this graphic probably of a tree growing, get bigger, growing old, to give a message of that as we put the money together, and then the tree, which is our money, will be together and get stronger, and then will be one of our members that this coin will become a forest of money, and they will support all of us when we grow old. That's our member idea. Yeah. And in terms of distribution channels, since the target audience is netizens, so it will be in through internet like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and different applications. And then what else? Link to what? To games. I am not very good with the internet thing, so. And then a different application and link to like favorites that you said, yeah. Link and also link with registration website and different kind of, you probably know better than know more about what you can link with the internet, and we will find someone an expert that actually to help us, but we can give them the idea. Yes. And in terms of evaluation, we say we will look at the number of when people hit like, and also number of hits, meaning hit like, yeah. And number of young people paying more attention by register in old age pension scheme probably be available now, because that's something that we hope that this message will lead to positive change in their behavior, meaning try to save now, try to participate in pension scheme, different pension scheme, and then for their income security in old age when they reach that age.
Well, our target audience is the politicians in one country, let's say Croatia this morning. Okay. And what we want the politicians change, we want the politicians to support the universal healthcare system in our country. So the takeaway message that we want the politician, our audience to remember is move forward with better healthcare system. This is the message that we want to send. And to convince the politician that our universal healthcare system is affordable and useful for them, we will support them the statistic of the low income, poor voter, and we will use the opinion poll by the civil society or the advocate on the universal healthcare system, and we will also bring them the experience of other countries that already introduced the universal healthcare system through the spot or TV or the magazine or the policy that already adopted by other countries. And the distribution channel, we will go face to face to see the political party strategies, and we will do the workshop among the parliament member. If they want to be elected, they have to support us. So we have to give the presentation to the parliament member that, okay, what is the universal health system and how it is affordable or not, and who will benefit, and what is the likely constituency that they belong to. And we will also use the civil society to believe that the healthcare system is a good policy that politicians should be adopted. Such kind of explanation to the civil society is to make them not to oppose any initiative by the political party that want to support the universal healthcare system. And the evaluation, 3 months later, we won. Really.
I would like to add a little bit more on this, because we want to have supported by the politicians, and one of the, I should say, is that we will try to figure out that if ordinary people don't have such scheme, they will spend around 30% based on statistics, based 30% of their revenues only on the health issue. So with introduction of this scheme, that means they will have reduced financial burdens on their revenues. They will gain 30% of their revenues. So, and based on these achievements, we can further achieve that majority of the populations really need and support these schemes. So the politicians, because they want to do favor for the people, because election times, so it is very good time for them to support these products, so that they will get vote from the people. So I believe that we use these strategies is an effective one to reach the politician?
I use the two evidence. One is the evidence that the economic loss for the on the healthcare when the people sick, how much that the family lost. And if the family loss means that the economic, social economic also loss. And another evidence is the finding that we show that the rate of return that we invest to the human resource health, to invest to the health to our people. And another document that support, I will bring a video clip that Prime Minister Thailand, yes, Yingluck, she have a strong commitment with development partner and donor to, therefore, to reach the universal coverage to show my Prime Minister.